We made it to episode 80. Thank you guys for sticking with us through 80 eps.
We got Fight Geeks episode 80 before
GTA 6.
GTA 6. It's crazy.
Also, I was actually looking back at some old episodes. We're still in the same corners when we started. So if you want to see what the corner used to look like, go check out like episode 3, 4, 5 up until like, when did we get this? Like 57?
Probably.
I don't know. But if you want to see what the setup used to look like, go check those out. But what were you saying?
I want to bring something up that we didn't mention before the pod started. Did you see the Ian Gary video that came out?
Yeah, Ian Gary was like simping outside of a window with like flowers
his
and a teddy
wife
bear
had said,
and chocolate.
When you've argued and he knows he's wrong, but he feels bad.
Did he actually do that? Is that what the caption said? I was just looking at Ian Gary's sorry ass face the whole video. I wasn't reading the caption.
So the caption read, yeah, that was a wild spot.
I was not reading the caption. I was just looking at Ian Gary like holding flowers like
that. So guys, the caption had said something along the lines of, let's see.
Dude, that is embarrassing as hell.
Something along
that is embarrassing, man.
It says, all right, guys.
Yo, I didn't even read the caption.
So without the context, before I read the caption, guys, basically Ian Gary, it's him, his wife was recording him, and he's like singing this weird song that's like, I love you and shit. And he's holding like a huge thing of flowers and it's got a little present. Nothing crazy, right? But then you read the caption. When you've argued and he still thinks he's right, but he kind of knows he's wrong, but he's not entirely sure and he's still mad, but he does love you all at the same time. Oh, man, dude. It's almost like as if his wife wants to embarrass him. Like, first it started with the whole, like, what? Oh, man. Ian Gary just keeps taking more and more L's, and he's not even fighting, dude. He's not even losing in the octagon. He's losing. That
is tough.
But, dude, yeah.
That caption is tough with 2 Fs, 3 Fs, matter of fact.
Dude, like, the fact that he's singing to her, dancing to her, has flowers, because they're arguing, bro. And then the caption's even when you're arguing and he kind of knows he's wrong, but he still doesn't think he's wrong.
So we were just showing that Ian Gary is a simp.
Is a cuck. But no, that's fine. I like Ian Gary and all, but dude, that's funny as fuck. Oh, dude, your wife, dude, check your wife, bro.
I was rooting for MVP. I was rooting for
Ian Gary.
No. Yeah, so who did Ian Gary fight before MVP?
Geoff Neal.
I was rooting for Geoff Neal. I was rooting for Neil Magny. So I'm just not an Ian Gary fan.
He doesn't like him.
But anyways, so yeah, we're at episode 80, and we're starting off on a fight week, which is awesome for UFC 306, UFC Noche. We'll get predictions later with a surprise. Starting it off, though, Alex Pereira, the light heavyweight champ, former middleweight champ, wants to go back to middleweight.
I don't think he should, but if he does,
I think it just caught us off guard. Because, bro, you got to fight on the next pay-per-view, and you're talking about this a little early. It's just a little bit like bad juju having that, just speaking
Wait,
of that.
Wait, is he fighting on 307?
Yeah.
Holy.
Isn't that crazy? He just fought on 303, wasn't it?
Yeah. So
like
guys,
303, 300.
Honestly, this fight shouldn't have even happened.
290 something.
So Pereira, man, wanted to come back down. Honestly, I don't think he should. I don't think he
insane.
will. I don't think he will.
Insane.
He talks a lot about, like, you mentioned this to me. Pereira talks so weird. It's not the first time he's done this, where he said, I take risks in what happens next fight, no matter what happens, implying that most fighters say, after I beat this guy, I'm going to go back down to middleweight. Pereira says, no matter what happens in this fight, I want to come down to middleweight, which is just such a weird thing to say. And you mentioned it right away. You're like, what the hell? It's almost like he's manifesting his own loss, which he kind of is, man. But he did the same thing against Yuri, and he know what happened with that fight. But I don't think that he's doing it again. It's almost like he doesn't believe how good he is, right? Because, like, with how scary Pereira is, you'd think he would be the most confident guy. But who knows, man? He fights anybody, anywhere, anytime. Dog. Does he go back down? I don't think he actually does, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does. But my prediction, I don't think he will. But if he did, I wouldn't be surprised. But I don't think he will. Type shit. What else? Do you think he's come back down again?
First off, I'm still laughing.
He's getting older.
I'm still laughing at the Ian Gary thing a little bit in my head. Yeah. But Alex Pereira wise, I think in my eyes, I don't mind him going down, but I really wanted to see him versus Magomed before he did.
Yeah.
Assuming he beats Khalil Roundtree, like, that would be the perfect. I don't know. Like, I really want to see that fight. I don't want to just have Magomed's thinking he's better than him this whole time. And if they never fight to figure that out, Magomed, like, we'll just never know, and it will just irk me. But yeah, in terms of Alex Pereira going down to middleweight, hey, it's entertaining for us, man. We're going to see the person who beat Israel Adesanya, who beat Sean Strickland, against someone who beat Sean Strickland and beat Adriana Adesanya and also lost to Adriana Adesanya. It's crazy because, like, right now in, like, these divisions, it's just, like, people that have beat and fought each other, like, fighting, and it's like, wow, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, Rob's fighting Dricus. Dricus is fighting Izzy. Izzy's fighting Sean. Sean fought all of them. It's like, besides Robert.
I agree.
Like, middleweight's kind of cool at the top. It's like everyone's middleweight's in the terms of like, all right, I fight you, you lose, you just wait one fight, and then I fight you again if I beat this guy.
Right.
Like, middleweight's cool. Alex Pereira, we'll see how the weight cut goes. That'll be a big challenge. I mean,
let's not forget
that was one of the reasons he moved, not just because of the loss. That was another reason.
But yeah, right. I agree.
So we'll see how it goes. That probably won't be for 2025, maybe like February, March. So that should be interesting. In other news, we got some Conor McGregor news, actually. Yeah, big whoop. Conor's back in the news. Big surprise. But Jake Paul broke the news, allegedly. I'm sure Francis Ngannou was just in his ear about this, but UFC's holding on to their golden boy, Conor McGregor, saving him to renew the rights to the UFC so they can get a little extra ched. I guess it makes sense. I mean, we're hearing it from Jake Paul, though. That's the only problem.
Yeah, I mean, I think it makes perfect sense. Jake Paul says it, honestly. I think a lot of people are going to take it, run with it. I am. I low-key believe that is part of it. But I don't think the UFC is in a position where they need their golden goose, Conor McGregor, to, like, maybe they get more cash, but I don't. How is it really going to make the deal any better? Like, are they using Conor just to get a deal? Like, I think even if Conor wasn't in the picture, they'd still get a good deal because UFC is the biggest MMA organization right now and ever growing with these champions we have. So,
I feel like UFC
true?
could just come out with their own shit.
Is it true? Honestly, it could be, but let's be honest. Remember, there was a fight that was supposed to happen with Conor, and Conor was pulled out. This fight would have went on. It did not get canceled on UFC's end. It was Conor's fault. So I think maybe. I mean, I do think true. They would not let him get
they
to
had a poster and everything, man.
I do think that they wouldn't let it get to like no fight of Conor McGregor because I do think that does look better to a broadcast. Like if you have your that does look better. I'm not saying it doesn't, but I don't know, man. That would be bad for them to hold back Conor McGregor, even just to hold them back because you want your guy to fight. Conor's getting old, bro. So like, he's got to fight.
And he
ain't got forever. So, whatever.
It's just crazy because I was just scrolling like my TikTok, and I wind up on this video. Conor McGregor is like ringside to, I don't even remember what it was. Where I think it was when he like chugged a beer and everyone was like, "This is crazy." This was August 2023. Said he's fighting Chandler in December. In August 23, here we are.
Chandler.
September.
I just have to go like this with him.
You do it, you're toad. We got some good ass lines out of it, but it amounted to nothing. So that was about a year ago plus a month. He said this December. It's been like a whole December ago. So we're gonna be honest. Unless something comes up about Conor, we're not gonna just bring up any random Conor things because I don't know.
Yeah, you got
we're
Conor,
honestly kind of fed up with him a little bit.
Conor always finds his way in the news somehow. So like
It's like, oh, Conor McGregor had his seventh kid. Oh, Conor McGregor robbed a bank. Oh, Conor McGregor. Oh, Conor McGregor.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah. So, guys, Conor McGregor will always be in the news one way or another. He'll find his way in.
And Jake Paul brought him into the news.
Yeah, so Jake Paul. Final topic thing on that. Yeah, Jake Paul's right, but at the same time, I don't think the UFC technically needs Conor to get a good deal, but I do agree with. Like, Jake Paul's acting like this is 100% why they're doing it.
Jake Paul's acting he was in the call or some shit.
If they didn't have this, the UFC would be in shambles. Like, nah, that ain't it. The UFC's perfectly fine without Conor, but it definitely does look better.
It's a better explanation, not to the UFC being, like, shady or whatever. It's just a better explanation as, like, a fan as to why we're not seeing Conor fight. Yes. Like, I could give a shit about the whole contract.
But there was a
fight
scheduled
scheduled Conor's not fighting.
There was a fight. There was a
fight
scheduled.
That was a little while ago, though. What was that, 303? Was that supposed to be 303?
Yeah.
What the damn, man. Like, that is so disappointing, like, looking back at it. Yeah. We were really hyped. Bruce Buffer was hyped. I know that. He had a jacket with the faces in it.
Jacket, bro.
So, we're disappointed in you, Conor McGregor. But, in the other news, MMA just Mount Rushmore A new carving just finished on it.
Yeah.
Mighty Mouse, a.k.a. Demetrius Johnson. Or Demetrius Johnson, a.k.a.
One of the GOATs,
Mighty
guys.
Mouse.
Sorry, I'm
He is
drinking water.
officially retired from mixed martial arts. It's hard not to get emotional about... No, I'm fucking with you. But
A lot of dickheads.
Mighty Mouse has retired from MMA. He had a career in the UFC. He had a career in the One Championship. All-time great.
One of
Never
the
used
most
PEDs.
dominant champions of all time. Shares the same amount of title wins.
13 fight win streak, 12 title fight wins, 11 defenses.
Shares the same amount of title wins as John Jones. Actually,
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
11 title or
Yeah.
12 title fight wins?
yeah. He also has more defenses because John Jones
11
has
defenses in a
John-
row.
John Jones has reclaimed his title a lot, which refrained him from defending it again.
Wow.
So technically, if you were to be technically like John Jones when he came back when he was defending the belt, then got stripped and then came back and won, technically that's a defense, but really that's him reclaiming it. But low-key street cred, that's a defense. So John Jones, but on paper, Demetrius Johnson has more defenses because of John Jones' PD.
So yeah, I
wife
think
issues.
he is forever etched
Undeniably
On
one of
the
the GOAT.
on the
Honestly,
Rushmore.
some people honestly have him
on the Mount
higher
Rushmore.
pound for pound, have him better than John Jones. For a reason, guys. This is one of the greatest mixed martial artists of all time.
Yeah.
We just showed you with his
The only way you can knock
title
him
fights.
is his weight class.
exactly.
That's it. I mean, he's the best at that weight class. He's the best there.
This damn
God
house.
bless you.
This damn house.
So, it's honestly, it just feels right for him to be retired. We're
does.
seeing him doing interviews and doing stuff like this more than we're actually seeing him fight. I mean, his run in the One Championship is pretty dope. He loses to the champ, gets a rematch with the champ, then gets a rematch, wins the belt, then he beats that dude again.
Exactly.
So he was down 0-1 on the trilogy and came back on
Yeah,
this
he did
dude
do
and
that.
kicked
He
his
did- he
ass.
did do that.
And that's how he called it. So what a legend by Demetrius Johnson, man.
He has the. Let's
I'm
not forget
looking forward to the podcast.
a great moment of Demetrius Johnson's UFC career. He has the greatest submission of all time in the UFC. He went flying armbar. He suplexed the guy from the back, whoa, and then midair grabbed onto his arm, armbarred him, and then when he's on the ground, submitted him. That's the greatest submission of all time, hands down in the UFC. It beats John Jones knocking out Wishoda on the edge of the fence.
Jorge Masvidal getting knocked out by Usman.
I said best submission.
Oh yeah, sure.
Best submission of all time, right there, no doubt,
Wow.
undeniable. He had flying armbar. Look it up. No one's ever done it before.
And Demetrius Johnson was also one to tell Herb Dean to get out the way
Yeah, he
in
did
the
do
past.
that. So
He
Yeah,
also was celebrating winning Elden Ring.
So I love Demetrius Johnson. Before he fought Henry Cejudo, he was playing Elden Ring, and then he went and fought, and then came back and kept playing. Whooped his ass.
He's like, yeah, I just won.
Whooped Henry's ass in the first fight, and then Henry actually went
That's
on
a
to beat him in
funny
a split
story,
decision. in the
So yeah,
second
Mighty
fight.
Mouse, Demetrius Johnson, man.
Absolute go to the game.
Congrats.
100% Rushmore.
Congrats from Fight Geeks on your retirement.
My second greatest of all time.
And yeah, that leads us to what does next week have in store for us and you guys as well? UFC Noche.
And guys,
And we're thinking of living Mas tonight.
yes, we
If
are.
you guys know what we mean.
Yeah.
We got Taco Bell, guys.
Check it out.
Hey, chat. Taco Bell is not real food, y'all. That's the cheese chimichanga. There's one more thing. Hell yeah, chat. Look at that, bro. This is so fucking terrible, bro.
I kind of want to look at these bad girls.
Yeah, we gotta get the thumbnail. So open them up.
Ooh, these look good. I'm not.
God, look at that thumbnail. Yo, get in this thumbnail.
These look good.
God, you gotta get in this thumbnail. Yo. Look at the camera.
I can't. Looks like
You gotta get down more.
I'm giving head.
You gotta get down more. Or just look at the food, yeah. I don't get it from that.
I'm hopping in on these potatoes, guys. Oh shit.
Geeks, what is up? We're here for the first ever mukbang. We got mukbang UFC predictions. It is UFC Noche. So as you know, Che, we got Liv Mas tonight. Alright, so as you guys saw by the little beginning, or the little edit right there, what we have, it's a potato taco, a chalupa, a 5-layer beef and bean, some Baja Blast. Yo.
Try that out. Oh, God.
Our hot sauce. We didn't get any. Don't even tell her.
I don't think they had anything in their bag. Guys,
this
is the
potato salad.
Mmm.
It's like hash browns and cheese.
Mmm.
I just put my whole hand in sour cream.
This is gas.
Should have grabbed some naps.
Give me that meat.
All right, y'all. I'm trying the potato taco. It's vegan. All right, let's see how fast I can eat this.
Okay, dude. That was disturbing. Guys, I got the 5 leafy burrito. 5-layer bean burrito. Wait. This is hard.
Okay, I never thought potato on a taco would be good. But first fight. I don't know what the first fight is.
Oh, it's more. Tell me my mind.
Ronaldo Rodriguez versus Ode Osborne. I love these two guys, man. I can't get enough of their fights.
When these two step in the octagon, you know they're gonna bang.
And stand.
But I have to go with Osborne here. For no real reason besides the fact that he's a dog. He's one of those fighters, kind of like Nate Diaz, where he's got like half the amount of losses he does wins.
I think I'm gonna go with Ronaldo Rodriguez here. Just for the fact that, guys, our predictions are gonna have consequences now. So for every main card fight, if you get a prediction wrong, you gotta do a punishment. Now that could be wasabi, hot sauce, a hot wing. We're gonna change it up every card. But I think for this card, every fight you get wrong, it's 1 Diablo Taco Bell hot sauce packet in your mouth. You down to do that?
I agree. Or like a...
So we can't shake on it, elbow?
Yeah.
So we're doing an insanely spicy Taco Bell hot sauce challenge. So one of us is doing a hot sauce packet for this fight. I got Ronaldo, you got Ode?
Yeah.
Alright. Next up. Daniel Zellhuber. Esteban Ribiovics. Ooh. I'm gonna go
Both only have 1 loss.
lightweight. I don't really know who to go with here.
Honestly,
Mexican potato salad.
I gotta go Zellhuber. Simply because he's out of state, out of country.
I'm gonna go Esteban Ribiovics just for the fact that one of us is gonna eat hot sauce from this.
I agree.
Not both of us. So that brings us to the co-main event. It's actually awesome.
Let me try out this.
Brian Ortega
Yes.
is back against Diego Lopez. So we're excited. Was it UFC 300 this was supposed to be?
I think so. And after watching Brian Ortega's last fight, I have Diego Lopez dominating this fight. I'm gonna be honest.
Me too.
I'm gonna be honest.
I think Diego Lopez just has like literally that will to win.
Yeah, exactly right.
You know what I mean?
Kind of like Duplessis.
Yeah. Like, he might not beat you in the first or second, but he's gonna wear you down and submit you, finish you, knock you out quick if he has to, like we saw him with Sadiq Youssef. He went to decision last fight, and I think that's just because of the circumstances.
Did we get any napkins in there? No, we did not.
No. Here.
Sorry, guys. So yeah, we're both rocking. We're both telling Diego.
We're both going with Diego, and this is the thing: if Brian Ortega wins, we're both taking a hot sauce packet.
I agree.
So, but right now I'm scarfing down the cheesy beef chalupa.
Looks good.
got a soft shell and a hard shell with cheese and beef.
Mm.
It's honestly very good.
Such looked good. I got it in the shape of the UFC octagon.
To show our support.
And it's good, but
Also, guys, check out my shirt. Just a preview of who we're rocking with.
very messy.
So yeah, I think we're both going with Diego here.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, no, this is nothing against Ortega. One, I'm not the biggest fan of him, and two, your time's up, dude.
I agree.
In my opinion. In my opinion, Brian Ortega's time is done. You know what I mean? Like, he can't make weight. What was that about?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, given it was a little bit short notice, but still. So.
That is true. And Willie was sick, allegedly.
True. But still. Either way, we got Diego. That's our lock.
Mm.
I think that might be the lock of the night.
Diego Lopez.
At this point.
I like that.
But we'll see. So, the co-main event is a championship fight. One that you haven't expected. It's the third. It's a trilogy, matter of fact, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shevchenko versus Grasso 3, guys. The first fight, we saw a submission by Grasso.
Yes, we did.
Which was totally out of
the upset.
Out of the blue. Same night as the John Jones fight, I believe. So I believe it was UFC 285, the first fight. The second fight, I think, was about a year ago, UFC Noche last year. Wasn't it?
Was it called that last year?
Yeah. It wasn't a pay-per-view, though. It was like, whoa, title fight, not a pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? So they're back for UFC Noche. And listen, I think it's still Grasso time.
You do?
Yeah, I think this is going to be Shevchenko's last fight,
Oh, wow.
to be honest.
Win or lose?
Yep.
Interesting.
Honestly, yeah. I didn't really think of that before I came here, but now that I'm like thinking about the matchup, thinking about the circumstances, you know what I mean? Like, Shevchenko loses, she loses the trilogy. She doesn't just lose this fight.
But she's been champ for so long. Like, what do you do? What,
Exactly.
Would
You
you really
don't want to be a contender anymore.
Would you want to
You
fight
just
as a
did
contender?
you just did the Ultimate Fighter. I'm gonna be honest. One of the best things of the night has been these little potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, like, there was some ketchup in there.
Yeah.
But
Guys,
what do you think of that Valentina maybe retiring take?
I like that. I think win or lose. I think
Like, honestly, I kind of hope she does. You know what I mean? We'll see some more diversity in these women's fights.
I agree with you though. I think Alexa Grasso. I think the younger, fresher,
The
more
future.
equipped fighter, the future. Like we said, man. Even let's say
UFC Noche, it's her night.
let's say Valentino doesn't retire after this fight. I still think it's just not
It's
her
literally
time.
her night.
I don't think it's her time. I think she's done on top, and I think.
This is Mexico's main event. Think about it that way.
Except I don't see Alexa finishing her again. I think it's gonna be like just a
Decision.
Yeah.
But not a draw this time.
Not a draw, just a
Which is-
domination.
Which is crazy. You know, a draw in a title fight, I've only witnessed two, I think.
Yeah.
Grasso Shevchenko 2, and then Jan versus Magomed. But yeah, that's definitely Mexico's main event. So let's give it up for Mexico's main event. Real quick.
No, everyone's main event.
Cheers, Mexico.
Everybody's main event.
People's main event. Yeah, the real main event. What everyone is excited for.
The odds makers have it dead even. They don't know. what
God,
to do.
managers don't know what to do. They're frantically running back and forth, seeing who the public is going with. But listen, Merab Dvalishvili versus Sean O'Malley. We got the shirt, we got the poster, we got the Merab chain on. No, we don't. But this fight is crazy, I think, to say the least.
I agree.
Because we didn't know if this was ever going to happen when we saw Sean O'Malley take off his red jacket. Merab was wearing his jacket, blah, blah. They have a backstory here. And Sean be his
We
teammate.
thought maybe the fight should go on right then.
Right then and there? Oh.
I have Sean O'Malley winning, though. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Honestly, I have Sean O'Malley by knockout. I have him knocking him out quicker than I finished all this food.
Wait, we didn't make a prediction. Oh, no, we both got Grasso.
Yeah.
We both got Grasso. Shevchenko wins. That's another hot toss for both.
Let's go.
So, But yeah,
Yes,
you got Sean O'Malley knockout?
Sean O'Malley knockout early.
Whoa.
Early. Merab gets too comfortable trying to shoot a takedown. Maybe O'Malley throws a knee, stuns him, walks him back with a couple of shots, puts him on his back. It's gonna be a sick fight, I think, though.
I gotta picture like Sean in the cage, Merab in the cage. I think honestly what I see is like Merab shooting for a takedown. Right? Like Merab's knees aren't down, but he's hugging O'Malley around the waist.
Yeah.
O'Malley pops him and Merab just falls.
That'd be sick.
I could see that happening. That's my prediction.
Nice.
Sean O'Malley knockout.
So uppercut.
Uppercut. And I'll be rooting for that.
It's a good take.
Oh, that'll just be awesome. Because like Merab is prone. He went down 48 times.
Merab, what?
Yeah.
Was it 48?
Like 48 attempts, right? Takedown attempts?
Maybe.
Did Merab get rocked by Aldo?
I think so. I think it might have been Aldo. Yeah. So guys, I'm rocking Sean O'Malley knockout. I really have to.
Yeah, I'm going Sean O'Malley uppercut.
Nice.
To be honest. Just to run it back through for y'all. First fight, we're split. I got the one dude.
The loser gets a Diablo sauce.
Loser of each prediction gets a Diablo sauce. Straight, with nothing.
I agree.
So, I never had Diablo sauce, so I'm kind of nervous. But we're going to have, like, some drinks with us. Obviously. Should we bring them to where we watch the fights and do them, like, as the fights end?
Yes.
Probably, right?
Yes. Yes, I think we should.
That would be cool. But that is the podcast, y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed something different. We ate some food with our predictions.
It was mid. It was honestly mid.
Yeah, rating on the food. I'm gonna be completely honest on the food.
6.
Like completely honest, this is how I gotta rate the food. A 0. I don't feel like I ate anything at all. Do you feel like you did?
I mean, no.
Like low-key, I don't feel like I ate anything. Which is concerning.
I could eat more, guys, but honestly, guys, Taco Bell is good, but it's mid, you know?
And like before this, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna finish.
Not full.
And I just absolutely demolished that.
Yeah, guys, so,
in my Baja, so. If you guys enjoyed,
pop a like.
Drop a like on the comments.
Pop it.
Drop a like on the comments.
Jump on the like.
Drop a like on the video. Comment on the video.
Yeah.
Subscribe to this channel. And we'll see y'all on episode 82. Enjoy the fights.
Let's go.